Earlier today, I was doing a copy review with one of my clients, and what happened, it was fascinating. Like, these copy reviews happen like this quite often where, for the first half of the call, 3/4 of the call, there's a lot of, oh, look at this little detail, look at this little detail. We can improve that here, we can improve that there, etc. Then at some point, you get to this point in the call where there's a question that's asked, or there's a particular element to the copy that just brings something out of me. And what happened on this particular copy review is I was reacting to the copy, and I was explaining why, with the way that they wrote the particular copy, there would be a gigantic hesitation in their prospects to actually respond to their call to action. And so I explained, like, this is what's going on and this is what we need to do to fix it. And frankly, when I think about this, when you extrapolate the explanation that I had around this copy across the board, this is maybe like the number one sales killer. And so if you can eliminate this one thing, you can eliminate the number one sales killer. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's episode.
These are the proven direct response marketing, copywriting, and entrepreneurship success strategies you can use today to write your own ticket and create the life you want. I am Roy Furr, and this is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Now, here's today's breakthrough.
So in this copy review that I was doing, the call to action in this particular case was, hey, give us a call. Right. And I think that in a lot of service-based businesses, especially, the call to action can be, hey, give us a call. Or that's a very common call to action. Call us, whatever. And what I explained, and this was for a fairly complex, like, financial services sale. And in the past, what I've recommended this client do is structure more of an offer. So when somebody is calling in, they're calling in for a consultation, right? They're not calling in for, oh, just give us this call. And then they were talking about how they were trying to kind of experiment away from that. And that's why they did it this way, this particular time. And so what they did was, just call us, right? Call us at this number. And I said, well, like, what if, when they make this call, are they scheduling another call? Are they scheduling a call with the expert, the consultant? Are they actually expected to like make this call and be ready with like a lot of information relevant to this complex financial services sale, or what? And he said, well, they're actually, this call is just to schedule another consultation. And I said, okay, so that's really interesting, because when I read this copy, when I listen to it read aloud to me, I have this reaction like, what information do I need to have on hand when I call? Do I need information on all my like financial accounts, my savings accounts, my retirement accounts? Do I need information on like Social Security benefits? Do I need information on what all information do I need to talk to these people to have this be a good call? I don't know, right? Whereas if you were to say, give us a call to schedule a consultation with this advisor, right? I know, like, to schedule a consultation, I know that I need my calendar. And that's all that I need, right? I need my calendar. I'll schedule the consultation. And when I'm on that call, I can probably say, and what do I need to bring? Or they're going to tell me, here's what you need to bring. And there is a vastly different amount of certainty or uncertainty between those two scenarios. So in one scenario, there's a tremendous amount of uncertainty. Like, am I getting this financial expert on the phone and I'm not going to be prepared for this call? And I'm going to feel like an idiot, and I'm going to feel like I'm not good enough to actually do business with them, and all of this and this uncertainty and this fear. Or I'm going to call and schedule an appointment and I'll figure out what I need, right? There's so much certainty in that. Like, I just need to be able to schedule. And so that's what we were coming to with, okay, this particular call to action. It's not that you have to create this productized or packaged version of this initial call. Although that's helpful because it does take some of this out. Like it adds certainty. It says, hey, we have a process. We're going to go through this process with you. You're going to follow this process and you're going to get the result that we promise. That's what making it a product promises. Alternately, you can add certainty to this initial call by saying, hey, you're just calling to schedule an appointment. Or my preference for my business and my clients, hey, just click here to schedule an appointment, because it really works for me. There's no phones have to be answered or anything like that. And so what we're trying to tackle here is uncertainty, which I believe if you, again, extrapolate it all out to all circumstances, uncertainty really does become the number one sales killer. And this is also why long copy works so well for complex sales that understanding the benefit of making a purchase is a complex understanding. This is why long copy works for that, because you are cutting away, you're carving away at the uncertainty until someone reaches that point of certainty where they can make a purchase. Versus something like, I always reference things like toilet paper, paper towels, something that's a very simple physical product. There's a lot, there's very little uncertainty in that transaction. And so, in the comparison of long copy versus short copy, the more uncertainty that you have to overcome, the longer the copy needs to be, because it needs to do the job of overcoming as much uncertainty as possible. And likewise, if you're going to ask somebody to call and schedule an appointment, if you're going to ask somebody to come in, if you're going to ask somebody to purchase something, whatever, any kind of uncertainty that they have is likely to slow down or prevent them from taking action. So if what comes next is uncertain, if what's actually in the offer, what they're getting is uncertain, if how they're going to get the result that's promised is uncertain, if there's an uncertain amount of risk in the transaction, like the guarantee, that sort of thing, if the credibility of you, if the credibility of your message, if the credibility of your payment process or in your website are uncertain, you're going to have trouble making the sale. Versus the more that you can do to help people feel confident, to help people feel certain that everything is going to go well, that everything is, that they're going to look good for doing business with you, for whatever. The more certainty that you can bring to them, the easier it is for them to take action. And so if you want to eliminate the number one sales killer in your copywriting and your marketing and in all of that, what you need to focus on is, how can I take the uncertainty out of this transaction? How can I take as much uncertainty out of every single step of the process that I'm asking the prospect to take as possible, so that they're not having to step into the unknown. They're not having to take steps when they're not certain of the outcome. And yes, inherently, anything we do in life, there is uncertainty. But the more uncertainty that you can remove, that you can take responsibility for removing from whatever action you're asking them to take, whatever transaction, whether that's monetary or just behavioral transaction, like making a phone call, right? Whatever you can do to remove the uncertainty from all of that is going to help you in the end. So what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment with this episode. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know how valuable you found this on a 1 to 10 scale. What are your action items? What are your takeaways? What are you getting out of this? Also, tap that like button before you go so you get more content like this. And so the magical algorithms of the internet will know to share this episode with more people like you who will find it valuable. You can certainly share it with folks directly, and subscribe before you go. You can subscribe here. You can also go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, get my daily emails Monday through Friday, including these episode notifications and more. You subscribe there for that. And by the way, my high velocity copywriting program, which I'll include a link in the description, in terms of structuring the actual offer part of a sales presentation, it goes a really long way. I mean, every bit of training in BTMS Insiders, which high velocity copywriting is part of that training catalog. Every training in BTMS Insiders is designed to help you educate the customer and help remove uncertainty to the point where they find it easy to say yes. Like it's built into all of my training, and you get access to the entire training catalog for just $97 a month. And it's like Netflix for copywriting and marketing training. So you get instant streaming access to everything. Again, my name is Roy Furr. This is your daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Why don't you go out there and find ways to take the burden of uncertainty off your prospects' shoulders so that they can more easily take action and respond to your offers. I always aim for 10 out of 10 value. I hope this lesson has delivered it, and I look forward to catching you again in the next episode. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Thank you once again for tuning in to this daily episode of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets. Remember, check out the links with this episode for even more value. Now make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and engage in every way you can to keep this show going and growing and delivering daily value to you. I'll catch you soon for your next big breakthrough.